It's my pleasure to be with you again this afternoon. Thank you for having me again. I am prompted to discuss the issue of the airport saga and analyze it legally. Now, looking at that incident, you will find out that, in fact, there are a lot of legal issues, both on the side of the lady concerned and on the side of even the aircraft itself, the aircraft's workers. For instance, from that video, you could find that that lady wanted to get out of the plane, but she was prevented from doing so. That alone is false imprisonment, even if you felt that she has done something, if you felt that she has flouted the law, the rules of aviation. The first thing to do is to first take steps to protect the aircraft itself by letting her disembark from that aircraft. So if that was done, then all of the other drama that happened would not have happened, because all that she needed to do, since they have already incidented her actions with the airport security, and there is no how she will leave the airport vicinity without her being apprehended at any rate. So what was the drama about? So the fact that she was restrained from leaving the aircraft itself when she wanted to is false imprisonment, and she has a right to challenge that. And then you move over to a point where she was being removed forcibly from the aircraft. Even if you wanted to call that an arrest, I think that that was taking it, beyond the limits. Even the offender, if the allegation is sustained, still has some right. She still needs, she should be accorded some form of dignity. And then in the process, she went through all of the abuse, including in the eventual exposure of bosom, in the public space. And that was not enough. As if that was not enough, it was even published. So the question is, who was behind? Because you could see that the male staff who were removing her from the vehicle, where their assignment was to remove her, not to do anything otherwise. But some other third hand or fourth hand came on and pulled off the shirt and videoed it. So the cybercrime law, has a lot to say about that. And it's important that that is looked into. Even if, okay, as we hear that she has been pardoned, she has been released from prison from all the allegations against her. But that one is not even an aviation related matter. The issue of the abuse of the dignity of a person, that's a fundamental right issue. It has nothing to do with aviation, and aviation, NCAA, and the Ibom Air cannot stop her from enforcing her right if she wants to, because that's a complete kettle of fish altogether. And I will advise that such issues should not be left, you know, without it being addressed, to prevent people from taking advantage of such situations when such situations reoccurs. So this is very important. The person who was behind that drama ought to answer for it, so that even within the airport vicinity, people will learn to behave better. And as you will agree, both her own incident and the incident prior to her own involving a popular musician. These were opportunities granted to the federal government and the NCAA to instill discipline amongst the traveling community. But as it were, it looks like that opportunity has been greatly missed. Has been missed because um, if my suspicions are anything to go by, I think that the authorities just um, want to shield maybe one or two of the suspects concerned. But at any rate, I am happy that ultimately the girl is let off the hook, and I think that is a lesson for her too in anger management. So I have listened to some commentaries talk about, okay, the airport has a right to grant to issue a live ban. But my concern is, could they do that unilaterally? Somebody has not been heard. She has not been summoned before any committee or any panel or any tribunal or any court proceedings. She has not gone through any process at all, and somebody will sit in the office and say